We're back a couple days after usual. I will explain that presently. For now, let me get things together and make sure things are good. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. So, yes, I had a very long day yesterday. I had a very early morning, and that is why I could not do it on Tuesday. So we'll start. I'll get into that, but first we're gonna figure out what we're doing. I said winging it because I'm kind of exhausted. But like on one hand, I feel like it'll be easier to just do the VATSIM stuff just because we've been working on that, so we know how it goes. Oh my God, what is all this? Hang on. But also the Air Race Classic is happening currently, which is cool. And I also thought we could do part of the route potentially, maybe. And now that I'm thinking, oh wait, what? What does all this mean? I don't understand what all this means. So yeah, Air Race Classic is cross country race, all women race. It used to be the, oh God, what's it called? Well, it was the Powder Puff Derby, all women's transcontinental race, or was that a different one? I'm sorry. I've gone over that stuff. I knew some of the history of it. I've looked into some of the history of it because a family member flew in it in the 50s, 60s, or 70s. Yeah, in there. So at some point, I'm going to have to do it. But for now, I'm just keeping tabs. Not too close because, again, had a busy day yesterday. But yeah, anyway. So I was thinking we could do that. And it is actually currently, they're on the last leg-ish, question mark. It ends over here somewhere, and I think they're up in these areas. So maybe we will attempt, let me find out where exactly they are, and maybe we will do an IFR flight along that route, and wouldn't that be just snazzy if it worked out just perfectly like that? So a bunch of them are at Cross City. Well, here. And I don't know, do we want to try VFR this time? Since it's supposed to be completely VFR. It's supposed to be a VFR flight. So, Cross City. CTY. KCTY. Oh, and then some of them are up here, but I don't think that is within the sim thing. So we'll probably just start there. Yo, how's it going? How's it going? How are things? I hope well. Good to see you. We're just doing our plan, kind of. Hopefully, maybe. We'll see how it goes. I'm so good at planning things. But it's, gosh darn thing. There. Here? Yeah, here we go. So it's right there, and they're supposed to go this-ish way. Oh my gosh. My Zoom function is not working. It's not working. And they go to, oh, shoot. Oh my God. Just give me the code. X51. We're not going that far, but we'll just try and get along there. Okay. So if maybe this would work well. Boom, there. Plan. KCGC? KCDC. GC. Oh my God, look how perfect that is. That would be fun. Let's do that. Yay. So again, I have not done VFR on VATSIM. So, and it is, we are in the proper area, I think, if they stay online. Yes, we are. Oh, frightening. You've been busy AF. Good busy, I hope. That can be good. And I feel you. Hello. How's it going? How are things? Good to see you. Yes, so we're I don't know. You guys let me know. If you want VFR or IFR. We'll start, I don't know. If we do, I feel like it'll be too quick if it's VFR. So we'll start planning IFR. But we'll go over. Oh, that would. Oh, well, hang on. Okay. So. Thunderstorm. Oh no. Lightning distant northwest. Lightning distant southeast. So, right in this area, we have weather. Good, excellent. I'm glad. I am well. Yes. I'm very tired. I had a 23-hour day yesterday. Partially my fault, but also it was just a lot of stuff, which I'll get into. It was good. It was fun. But yeah. We'll see how this goes. It might be a lesson in why you don't fly fatigued. We shall see. You've been working on job, looking for place to move, researching, producing videos, and feeding Glub Glub, destroyer of gravies. Oh, that is so cute. Wait, is she actually named Glub Glub? You never actually told me her name, I guess. I will call her Glub Glub. I like Glub Glub. Gigi! She's Gigi. Okay, sorry. Ready for a break. Do you get a break? When do you get a break? And if we do IFR, I'm thinking we're gonna have to do IFR. So we'll just do it. This is kind of ish the route that they're taking, and we're going to. Well, and again, and sorry, this is what I was going. Oh wait, if we do GPS, why would we go to the VOR? So, question for anyone who knows. So is it the 5:30 or the 7:50? It's a 7:50 in the 152, right? Does it like am I allowed to use that in VATSIM? Cuz if not, I don't want to do that though. I don't want to. We'll shoot. We'll get in the sim. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We're gonna see. All right, I need to make decisions, so we're gonna do it. Her name is Squeakers. Oh, but you have many nicknames for her. Fair enough. And no, you don't get a break. You will at some point, eventually. I will try to be as annoying and amusing as possible then, and maybe it will feel like a break, or it will just be more work. It will. It'll come in time. So, yeah. We're we're going to plan under the assumption that we're going to use GPS and hope that it works. in like, again, I don't know how like the VATSIM stuff works with the equipment that you have in the plane. And I haven't used the 750 in the this is a terrible idea, but we're gonna do it. In that plane, or kind of at all. I'm trying to think if I have. So we'll see. What am I doing? We're planning. So we need this. Boom. And boom. Okay. Hoi, yoi, yoi. What runway are we taking off from? It is. Doesn't not filled in mean it's a grass strip? Oh, God. Am I incorrect? That's probably incorrect, isn't it? I don't. I have very little brain power left. As usual, but like kind of even more so at the moment. So apologies in advance. Boom, that one. Charlie Tango Yankee to Charlie Golf Charlie. 1331 close. Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry. This is an IFR chart, so the filled in circles don't matter. A question mark? Hang on, let me look. I mean, I could look at the legend. That would probably help. What am I supposed to look at? Jacksonville. They have a wonderful TGI Fridays. Name that movie. No. Shoot, I'll have to look on here. Hang on. I will check to make sure that I know the things. So much lightning in the vicinity. That's maddeningly unhelpful. Oh no, where's our route? There. Okay. There you almost are. The legends aren't coming up when I do the tap thing. Here we go. Okay. So not filled in is just civil. And then with 2 circles, it is civil military. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Civil with, hang on. So, yeah, so like this, circle with little chickas is civil. If it has a little circle in it, civil military. If there's no chickas, it's just military. H is heliport, and an anchor is seaport. Okay, excellent. Always learning something new or remembering things that we've forgotten. Okay. So we're good. Never mind. It did. It sounded wrong when I said it, but it I forget things. So, weather. The 23rd at 0255 Zulu. Automated 150 or 150 at 5 knots, 10 statute miles. Vicinity thunderstorm. Scattered at 4100, scattered at 5000, scattered at 10,000. 22 degrees Celsius, 21 degree dew point. Altimeter 3000 remarks AO2 differentiates precipitation and lightning in the distance southeast through southwest, which is exactly where we're flying. Is VATSIM going to be mad that I'm doing this? And that one is thunderstorm. Just straight up thunderstorm. Scattered 3,000, 3,800, 4,400. La 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 la. Wish you'd get a thunderstorm 6 of 100 plus degrees every day. Yes, yes. Concur to some degree. Yes, absolutely. I've been trying to plan a passenger flight for a little bit, and we have it booked-ish question mark, but now the weather's looking kind of questionable. So I'm like, on one hand, on the other hand, but yes, I definitely understand that. We don't need that. So what was I doing? Runway. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Runway 150 at 5 knots. So we're going to be taking off. 1331 is closed. Oh, excellent. It's like very much crosswind, which is okay because it's 5 knots. We're good. This METAR is the same. Excellent. So runway 15 110. So 15 is 70. So 22 is what we're likely going to be taking off from. So now let me make sure I do this correctly. 22 goes that way. So go Neum and then Neum. Perfect. So then we check our departure procedures. Neum. Cross city. Oops. Boop, 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 boom, boom, boom. Takeoff obstacle notes. 22. Trees beginning 1510 from departure end of runway, left and right of center line, up to 100 feet AGL. Power lines 2807 from departure end of runway, 58 feet left of center line, 73 feet AGL, 114 feet MSL. If we need to take off on runway 4, trees beginning 527 from departure end of runway, left and right of center line, up to 100 feet AGL, 149 feet MSL. Excellent. No departure procedures, so we're good there. So that's good. And then we have runway 31, an Alpha, and a Bravo. So what? Oh, we're not. This is our takeoff airport. Please ignore me. Our en route altitude is odds. So 5,000 we'll go with. Although we have a thunderstorm in the area, so we'll see. 5,000. Well, let's check some things. Hang on. Highly questionable. Can I put something on here? I don't know how to use this. Oh, okay. I don't know how to read this. Cloud top height. So the tops, is that 4,000? Or is that, ah, ah. Yeah, I don't know how to read it. So we're just gonna hope that it's by thousands. So it says hide below 26,000 feet. And that means this is not below 26,000 feet. So that's highly questionable, but we'll see what happens. What about this? Ooh. Okay. This looks more like mine. Yes, okay. So yes. Again, so this is a sim. So we're just gonna hope we'll be able to like blue around there. And yeah, so that's what we're looking at. And we definitely don't want to get into these areas. So yeah, since it's the sim, we're just gonna see what happens. 5,000 we will do. And now we need to figure out what. Oop, this one. Yes. Approach. So our weather is going to be boom. 180 at 6. It appears scattered at 4,000. So we'll likely be 180 at 6. And our RNAVs are complete crosswind. So we'll figure out the easiest one to do. What am I flying? The 152. That's what makes it more fun. Unless we want no. If we fly something else, we can't do VATSIM. I would think, because I would definitely mess things up then. And you foresee bad things happening. I do as well. And now I'm just now remembering last week. Yeah, and that was one thing in itself, and this is going to be potentially worse. I feel like I don't want to go over the water. So how about 2-7 question mark? So if we plan for there and then we go to O'Juffy, unless, hang on. Yeah, we're going to go O'Juffy. Where is O'Juffy? Oh, it's over there. Okay. So we're going to be going there, going there, going there, and then we're going to be bopping over there. I mean, so we're going to plan direct to Crystal River. And then when we, what's the word? Request our approach, then we'll get direct to O'Juffy. All right, that's what we're going to do. That is our plan. Kind of want to keep this one open, this one open just in case. Oh no, procedure not authorized at night. Good thing that we're going to be doing it at like noon. And circling is not authorized to runways 18 and 36. So we are going to have a little bit of crosswind, but it does not look bad, question mark. In that kind of weather, I know it's going to be questionable. Yeah, last week was definitely worked on some stalls unintentionally in IMC, which was super fun. It's terrifying. But yeah, this is what we do, the things in the sim that we would not do in real life. Would not do. So yeah, so we would end up coming at some point here. I hope. Yes. So that then we don't have to do the procedure turn. Unless we wanted to do the hold, but honestly, probably not. But if we were coming like here-ish, then I assume we would come like this and go noom, do a parallel and noom. And oh, wait, we didn't have to because it's noom, parallel, and noom like that. Okay. Yes, that is potentially our plan. RNAV GPS runway 27, Crystal River, Captain Tom Davis Field, Charlie Golf Charlie. It is up to date. It is WAS. Do we, does the 152 with the 750 have WAS? I don't know. Approach course is 276. Runway length is 4557. Amazing. Touchdown zone elevation is 9. NER. RNP approach. Again, circling not authorized to runways 18 and 36. Procedure is not authorized at night. Runway 27, irrelevant. Okay. We'll get our frequencies on VATSIM. Upset recovery under the hood is fun. Yes, I do. I do quite enjoy it, but I don't know what it was last week though. I think it was the fact that it was supposed to be like a legitimate flight. Again in the sim. Like it's one thing to do it during training, but when you have the mentality that you're just doing a cross country sort of thing and that happens, I don't know. It freaked me out. It freaked me out. Yes. Is a technical term? Absolutely. It's very complicated and hard to explain. So I just make sounds. So we're here. We'll get into that stuff in a little bit. Or should I do that now? We'll do it over here. Visual segment. Obstacles. What does that mean? Not sure what that means. Okay. I have not done this stuff in a while. Okay. I mean, I'll get to that. Well, GPS stuff. So here we go. So we're going to be between 6,000 and 3,000 when, hang on. So we're coming here at least at 3,000. And then we'll be getting there. And then at eBurb, it's MDA, so we won't be following a glide slope regardless. At Webb, we still need to be above 1,800. UDiggy is 2.5 nautical miles to runway 27. We need to be above 820. And then at runway 27, if we don't have the runway, we'll conduct our missed approach, climb to 700 feet, climbing right, turn to 3,000 feet, direct to Ojafi. And hold. 3,000 feet over here is what we are likely to be in. So 3,000 is our MSA. Everywhere, I guess. It's just the... Okay. So if we're coming just like this to here, we do need to do the procedure turn. If we come here, we don't do the procedure turn. If we come anywhere here, no procedure turn. And same thing over here. No procedure turn, procedure turn. I was just wondering why this and this are separated, but I assume it's the 30 nautical miles to Ojafi and to Zoxel. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Slow, very slow this even. Oh God. Now I need to remember what this stuff stands for. So LNAV is lateral navigation. LP LPV is one thing, and LP lateral positioning question mark. Let's get what it actually is, so I'm not unlearning stuff that I should know already. LP minimums. LPV means local. Oh yeah, localizer performance with vertical guidance. Logically, then, local LP simply means localizer performance. That makes sense. So again, do we know if the 750 has LP or LNAV? We're gonna assume 640 just because I don't know. So we'll go 640. One statute mile of visibility. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Sounds about right. We're going to hop in the sim and check out the 750 first, and then we will file out our flight plan. Do we still have? Dang it, we still have ATC. It'll be fine. It'll be good. Okay, sim time. Yay. Boop and a boop and a boop and a boop. There. Uh-huh. And huh. And huh. Okay. And uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, that's starting. I forgot I need to put this thing up. Track IR is important. Make sure it's working. Oh, God. Oh, God. There. Excellent. Can't live without track IR. Same. Oop. Oh, no. It is. It's so very helpful. I can't imagine, like, I can remember not having it and having to, like, click around and stuff. Couldn't do it anymore. In a pinch, I'm sure, but I was supposed to be doing something. What was I doing? I was trying to check. I was going to check something and then I completely forgot what I was going to check. It was important. It was very important, I thought. Apparently it wasn't. Hello, hello, hello. How's it going? How's it going? We're getting in the sim. Oh, I was making sure. I should make sure that I can actually get into VATSIM. Question mark? Oh, gosh darn it. I have to sign into VATSIM. Ugh. Kind of really hoping that ATC goes offline for this one. Alas. If not, oh well. Sorry. Kilo Charlie Tango Yankee. And we don't want Ojafi in the flight plan once we get there. We're gonna start, I don't know, start here. Sure, why not? Boom. I think I did a boo-boo. Did I do a boo-boo? We'll see. You did get to fly in the sim today, but you passed you passed VFR Wings 1 and 2 on VATSIM. Excellent, congratulations. That's awesome. You're actually getting comfortable with the VATSIM now? Nice. That's so cool. I'm so glad. So what were you working on in order to get to that point? Because you said that the one person said you were ready to go when you were just doing the mock one. So, and then have you've been just kind of like working on it on your own as well? So yeah, we'll see what happens here. I will look at the GPS.
Kilo Charlie Tango Yankee
No, I can hear it through my headphones. I am not doing it. We're gonna try that one more time. I thought I did a boo-boo. Did a boo-boo. Oops, that's exactly what I wanted. Departure. There we go. Now, oh no, it's raining. This is a terrible idea. Why did you guys talk me into doing this terrible idea? It was totally not my idea. Nope, not one bit. You were trying to get your settings right so you can get the plane to level off. Do you... What do you mean? Are you talking about the trim button? Because my immediate reaction went to the trim button and just utter disgust at the trim button. What am I doing? Oh, well, first, hang on. First, I have to fix some things. Boom, boom, boom. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. All right, excellent. Well, as I'm figuring things out, I can also go over things. So yeah, so yesterday, my instructor is showing his house. So people were going to be there very early in the morning. So he asked me if I could go with to drop his kids off at their grandparents. Now I got to be careful. So I was like, heck yeah. So it was very early in the morning. And yeah, get there, and it was a Columbia 350. And so it was a stick here as opposed to anything else. And it had autopilot, and it was pretty nice. It was pretty good, pretty cool. Except for the fact that it was a sauna. But yeah, that was fun. That was our first flight. I'm going to check the 750 though. What was I doing? Time. We're going to go like this. We're going to look outside. Oh, look at how cool that is. You can see, right? Oh my God. We'll be fine. See, nothing bad here. You think you've spent literally hundreds of hours looking for where you want to move at this point, and you can't come up with anything definitive. Have you done a pros and cons list? Have you boiled it down to like specifics that you really, really, really want, or specifically do not want? To start with. Yes, trim and power settings were way too sensitive. You were climbing over 1,000 feet a minute, just barely pulling the yoke back. Oh, interesting. Well, there we go. So you got it kind of figured out then? I hope. Excellent. What am I doing? Turning the sun off. New. I think. Just make it full. Ooh, I am concerned, but we'll see what happens. So we need the 750 and we need to see. Oh my God, I'm so concerned. Can I just like play around with it first? I did not turn that on. Okay, so if I go like this and then I go like, hang on. There we go. Ah, all right. So, so we're here, and then we're gonna go to flight plan, and then we're gonna go, message. No departure. Well, that's what I was working on. Where's the home button? Boom, there we go. Okay. Flight plan, set origin, Kilo Charlie Tango Yankee. Enter. Destination, Kilo Charlie Golf Charlie. Enter. So sleepy. Add en route waypoint. No, we're good. Then we're going to go menu if we need to. Oh God, cruising altitude. 5,000. Oh my God, hang on. Backspace. Enter. God, I don't know. Click that, and then I'll switch it if I need. And then altitude reporting. Back. We're in VLOC. What are these buttons for? I am a concerned. Com volume. Wait. Okay, so it's like, oops, that. Hope that's okay. We're going to go 50% for now. We're going to go a little bit higher. If we blast our eardrums, that's just how it is. Push for squelch. Boop. Okay. Menu. Home. Procedure. Departure, arrival, approach. At Charlie Golf Charlie, approach, we're doing 27. Transition, Ojafi. We're going to load the approach. Excellent. And then when we need to, activate. Okay. Okay. Mic and monitor. Okay. And home. Weather. We don't have anything. Home. Near system utilities, services, waypoint info. Ooh, and then we, ooh. Oh. What is this for and what did I just, oh my God, of course it is. So if I, cancel. Sorry. You've been noticing that either every place is either A, awful politically, B, all the ideal apartments are exclusive to boomers at half the market rate, or C, zoning is awful and everything is next to a highway. Oh no. And then for the 152, yes, the warrior you need to do. Oh, the warrior you need to do different setting. Oh, okay, sounds good. That's fair. It is. It's a lot of figuring things out, but you'll get there. You just want a quiet, quaint place to relax for a while, right? So do you have any potential possibilities that look somewhat decent? I hope. Pepper is getting a letter to be a ESA. Nice. Oh, very nice. That'll be fun. So does he have to go through like a training or anything? And you wish you had this GPS nav com in your plane? It is. It is pretty fun. I'm trying to think. I think I've flown with it once, but I didn't touch anything. I think it was in the Baron. Would this be your ideal? Or is there a different one? Okay, so ooh, ooh, CDI. Oh, okay, CDI. Oh, yeah. What? I don't know. Cancel. CDI. Okay. GPS. OBS. Y. So what is so CDI does that, OBS does I don't know. Well, we're just gonna pop in and we're gonna have to go back anyway. We're probably gonna have to charge the battery. Luckily there's a button for that. 155. We're just gonna stick that in there. 155. Enter. So do I need to hang on. What am I doing? What if, how about we don't want that then? We just Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay. So if I go like this will change that. Cancel. OBS. Ah, okay. Sorry. Okay. This was definitely not what I was doing. I don't want that anymore. Probably, potentially, maybe. So we have that. We want not menu. What is menu again? Menu. Oh my gosh. No. Irrelevant. Home. Flight plan? Yes. Flight plan. CTY. Waypoint info. Doesn't it? There it is. Frequencies. Frequencies. Oh, it's potentially that one. Ooh, okay. Sorry. Which we're probably going to have to put something in anyway. Something else in anyway. Boom. Map. Okay. There's a couple of different planes that I've been in recently that I need to start actually learning how to use these types of things. So we're figuring it out. And we want to be on 155. Doop doop doop. Boop there. Okay. And you know what? We're gonna throw the VOR in there just to be safe. One 112.0. Is there a way for me to easily do that? No, no. Sorry. Click, and then I juke. No, that's not what I wanted. Uh-oh. Waypoint info. VOR. CTY. How do I? CTY. Enter. There. Yes. Okay. And again, if something goes horribly wrong, we'll also put in Ocala. OCF. OCF. Boom. Excellent. Okay, so that's good, and that's good, and that's good. And I hope we don't have to put all this stuff back in here because I'm probably going to have to turn off the plane again. Oh, okay, sorry. So now I have to, hang on. Get out of there. And now we're here. Okay. And then, oop. Does this shut it off? It does not. Ooh. Oh. Okay, we'll play with that. We'll play with that in a bit. Okay, sorry. I just wanted to kind of figure that out to make sure that I could do things. So, yeah. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. Here we go. And yes, it is your ultimate one. Excellent. You have a couple places in mind, but not nearly as many options as you'd like. Well, technically, you only need one. You know what I'm saying? Unless it means you don't have you don't have I mean, nowhere's going to be perfect, but if there's like little snags in it that are, what's the word? Quite questionable. I'm sure you will. I'm sure you'll find something that fits well enough and it'll be good for a time at least. Yeah. At least I hope so. The GTN 750 XI. So what does the XI mean? Cost when all said and done would exceed the cost of the plane. Right. Is it worth it? Usually not, but maybe in certain circumstances, maybe. Okay. So we're filing a flight plan? Oh darn! They went off. Well, that's good. We will still file the flight plan like good VATSIMers. However, we luckily will not. Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1. If something happens, which is likely, it's at least it's not with ATC. Oh my god. Light. So I'm gonna put in golf equipment. Do I have to put slash? I can't remember. Slash golf, or can I just put golf? I'm just gonna put golf because we do have that now. Departure Kilo Charlie Tango Yankee. I think off block. We'll go with 0400. Altitude 5,000. Airspeed 105. Arrival is Kilo Charlie Golf Charlie. En route time, I don't remember. Let us check, shall we? This is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be bad. It's not gonna go well. That's why we do it in the sim. What am I looking at? En route time. 0031 minutes. Yes. Fuel endurance 0400. Route details. I'm just supposed to put DCT, right? DCT? DCT. Remarks new to VATSIM because I am. Okay, going over. November Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1, IFR C152, light. Equipment is golf. Kilo Charlie Tango Yankee. Let's make sure that's correct. To Kilo Charlie Golf Charlie. 0400, 5,000, 105 airspeed. En route time 0031. Fuel endurance 0400. Route details DCT for direct. New to VATSIM. File plan. Ah. No casual 3 beeps of doom. Por favor. And I was also told that so yeah, you all of the flight plans are in here. Yes, no, maybe. Well, mine's not yet. So that's okay. We'll see what happens, I guess. All right. Oh, okay, sorry. Did I miss? Sorry. I have to go down. It wasn't going. Does OBS do anything if using the GPS to drive the CDI? I don't know. I was looking at that and I was confused as to what it actually was doing. So I'm not sure what is happening when I do that. You don't feel comfortable unless you have 15 layers of contingency. Fair. Only having a couple options makes you feel boxed in. That's fair. I do. I understand that. But at some point, it would get narrowed down further. So it's just expediting the process for you. I'm trying to put a positive spin on it. The XI is just the updated version of the GTN 750. Okay. I'm probably going to have to start paying more attention to models and stuff. Like, yeah. My mind just kind of glosses over them. So I appreciate that. It's a bit hyperbole, but also kind of not. No, I absolutely understand what you're saying. But yeah, if it is, if that's what's going on, I hope it's just it will. It'll work out. It'll be good. Is this a mod to change the radio stack? What do you mean? This comes with this aircraft. So this is the WBSIM JP Logistics 152, and it has the option for the 750, if that's what you're asking. Whoa, a 152 with a GTN 750 in it. Yes, no, so not cheating at all. Exactly. Take what you can get. Absolutely. Well, we haven't been using it. We're just using the VORs. But the route that we're doing, so the Air Race Classic is happening right now. I mean, they're all landed right now because it's nighttime. But we picked an airport that they're at right now. So they're currently at this airport. And we're going along the route that they're doing, and just landing 50 miles away. They go a full 248 miles, I think it was, for the last leg there. But we'll just do a little bit of it in a thunderstorm. So yes, hello, how's it going? You try getting the 152 off JP Logistics would not sync to FlightSim 2020. You're mad. Did you here? They let me. Hopefully this works. They do it on their Discord. Because I think there was the whole thing with FlightSim TO doing strange things. So there you go. Yes. Go there on their Discord. That's where they update it. That's where they have it. If that's the issue. So wait, it comes with the 750. Yes. Or have to already own it and you can install it then. No. So again, yes. So again, this is the WBSIM JP Logistics 152. So if you go here, you get this plane and it comes with that and all of the other options as well. Boom. Oops. Boom. So yeah, so you could not, I don't want to click it off because I put a bunch of stuff in there and it's probably off anyway, but shoot. But yeah, it does. It offers autopilot and DME ADF at some point we'll have to do. The different transponders, engine gauge, and then yeah, all sorts of other stuff. Oh, yep, all the pitot cover and all of that, which that's one thing. I thought the last time, unless it shoot. I think there is a thing where I accidentally started on the runway just a little bit ago, and so now all of my Like my chocks and stuff aren't on. Gosh darn it. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully there's no wasp in the pitot tube. You'll try that again. Let me know how it goes. I hope it works. It's crazy. I know. I'm excited but also nervous because it's the first time I'm doing it. We're doing it on an IFR flight plan. Luckily, ATC went offline. If you ever build a PC, you'll get this plane. Absolutely, absolutely. If weren't you working on figuring it out for the building? Yes, hi there. Good to see you on again. Yes, have so much fun and learn so much. Don't learn anything from me. I'm still just a lowly student and will always be so. No, actually that is one of the things is had long discussion with instructor about getting into now the CFI stuff. So we'll go over that. We'll get in the air first, but yeah. So at some point I'll actually be able to be like, yes, I actually do kind of know what I'm talking about. But yeah. At least for now, and honestly, like for just yes, learn from people who actually know what they're talking about. I'm just learning myself. But yes, always happy to have you here, and I'm glad it's fun. You were gonna build one for MSMS 2020, but now you're gonna wait for 2024. Okay, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. Got you. And I do. I hope everything goes well with the 2024 and that they don't just abandon this one and then the 2024 doesn't do all the things that this one does. And yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I don't keep up with them much. I just kind of like let it happen. So if you guys have heard anything, let me know. Okay. Pre-flight. Battery. Apologies. So, and I'm flying the 150 now, and I should start, yeah, adjusting things accordingly. Flaps. Light, and I think I might need to check my circuit breakers. Oops. Boop! Nailed it. That is so cool. Like, I've definitely had to not pop, had to pop, well, yeah, pop in the circuit breakers. And yeah, the fact that this one actually lets you do that and does pop them once in a while is fun. Did the thing. Fuel gauge will fill up. Battery. Yeah, excellent. Okay. New. Outside the plane. You suspect the requirements will be similar, right? But you never know. So yeah, definitely understood. Say you're nice. Your mid-level machine you have right now can't even get steady. Oh no. Darn. Okay. And your laptop can just barely run it on low settings. It works for just right bumming around. But if you want to do anything, oh, like with VOR, then you have to load up FSX. Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, yeah, that'll be fun then, and having that to look forward to will be good. And then yeah, you'll know for sure once it actually gets to that point. Okay, so I have to like mentally walk around. Oh yeah, so okay. Static. Oops, sorry. Static port, vents, pitot, drain hole, fuel vent, tire, drain a little bit of fuel from there, flap, aileron. Oh, okay. So speaking of the draining a little bit of fuel, so I asked my instructor because my home airplane, the one, yeah, that I used to fly. I'm going to try and start flying it more again. After, like, I'd get it all nice and clean and everything, and then I would, after a flight, it would be dirty again. And that hasn't been really an issue in this plane. And I asked my instructor about it. And he's like, it's probably just dirty fuel. Oh God, that's actually frightening. Please say we're not going that direction. This is not gonna go well. Oh my God. It's a terrible idea. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, because of the janky fuel truck at my home airport. And it's like he said that, and I was like, oh, but it's after a flight. Why would that be a thing after a flight? Wouldn't that just be like stuff getting in it from the flight? And he's like, no, it probably just like mixes it around and settles again. And I was like, oh, yeah. So that was kind of a sad thing to figure out. You suspect requirements, particularly CPU requirements, will be quite a bit higher. Oh, based on the trailer. No, okay. And hard to navigate when you can barely read the gauge. Yes. The trailer showed some rather advanced physics scripting and a much higher, polygonal count for assets. Oh no. And good thing we're going IFR, right, but in this kite, yes, it's going to be questionable. And for CPU, you're looking at the 7800X3D, unless they release a new one by then. I mean, it's a big number with letters and more numbers, so it sounds like a good one. I'm sure it will. I'm sure whatever you end up figuring out will be good. And GPU, you imagine, is going to be pretty demanding. Fair. So yeah, it will. It'll be interesting to find out how that goes then. There's no baggage door. I don't know if I ever said, when I was doing a walk around at one point, all of a sudden, like, I looked there, and there's just an iPad sitting there. And I asked my instructor, like, where did that come from? And he's like, oh, you caught it. And I was like, yeah, of course I caught it. But then he's like, yeah, I use that to test students. And a lot of times I don't catch it. I was like, oh, that's unfortunate. Good to know. I at some point do want to do like a full like trick walk around where he just kind of not breaks, but like messes with a bunch of stuff and see if I can actually catch it. Elevator, trim tab, and rudder. Flap, aileron, tire, drain a little bit of fuel, antennas, the fuel caps, oil at, I think is good at 5 in this one. Still working on that. Fuel strain, drain a little bit of fuel from there. Propeller, can't check the alternator belt because it's in the back. Nose wheel clearance, exhaust, air intake, tire. And then we fill up. Ah, gosh darn it. Let's try this again. Yay. Boom. Okay. Oh no. I have to get onto ATC now, don't we? I'm so nervous. Well, we'll do this thing first. That's the way to go. Hey, excellent. That CPU's latency is crazy low. Think you'll pick up a 5800X and extend the life of your AM4 board for a bit. Nice. And that one should keep the board relevant for a while. Excellent. See, I'm glad you guys know these things. So whenever I have to adjust my things, I am going to be asking questions because I don't know the things. Seat track back and lock. No, hang on. Fuels on both. Excellent. Trim for takeoff. Circuit breakers were questionable, are now good. Oh God. Sorry, I'm very sleepy. Great time to do IFR in a thunderstorm in a 152. Circuit breakers, but except, oh, the 150 that I'm flying has fuses, actually. So now I need to understand fuses. So there. Yep. Oh, I didn't turn any of these off. That's a silly. Seatbelts on at all times. Exit at the doors to your left and right. For now, make sure they are shut and locked. Excellent. No talking during takeoff and landing. Excellent. Among other things, but we're just going to continue. Oh, okay. Sorry. Locked chicken. Did that. Avionics are off. Autopilot is irrelevant. Carb heat's off. Beacon goes on. Mixture full rich. Prime it. Oh, okay. So there's a thing. So we talked to, I'm going to have to adjust that now, aren't I? Shoot. Hang on. The mechanic was working on the 150 at one point, and we ended up talking to him, and he brought up that the primer does not go to the engine itself. It just goes to the carburetor. And so something about you're not supposed to prime it, or it's better to not prime it. It's better to do it a different way. And we were flying the 172 at the time. And we tried his way in the 172 and it didn't work. So we just did what we usually do, prime it, whatever. So it's the 150 itself, I think, that it goes directly to it says the intake manifold in the POH. So we discovered that, and we think that that is what he was talking about because he was working on that plane specifically at the time. If that makes sense. Yeah. Oh, okay. Hello. Sorry. And MS Fest really seems to like the X3D ones better. Oh, interesting. Okay. Hello. How's it going? And what's going on with the turn coordinator? It is chilling for now. Yeah, we haven't started yet. So we're getting there. I got the mixture in, and did I prime it? I didn't prime it yet. I was telling a story about priming, so apologies. We're getting there. And that's what you meant. Forgot the last part. You're starting to crash and you're distracted. Fair enough. In the same boat then. Got you. And yes, engine is off. You found a nice little town that you're scoping, but you're struggling to find apartments in the area. Fingers crossed. Hope it goes well. Actually, the power is off. Yes. And the turn. Oh, right. Turn coordinator is electric. Yes. Overpriming is a risk. Are you talking about in general or for the 150 and that whole thing with the intake manifold thing? Sounds like primer storytelling time. What? Do you have one as well? I got mine in. Sorry. Priming it. So yeah, so we will have to, we figured it out like yesterday. So we'll have to actually figure out what we're supposed to do or not do or whatever. Yeah, so there we go. Brakes, clear left, clear right, clear ahead, clear back. You and you. Clear prop. Oh, and again, this 150 has, the one that I'm flying, it has a starter button. So you stick it on both and then you press a button. Oh, it sounds like primer story. Okay. Sorry, that should have been prime storytelling time. You're so tight. I got you. Now it was going to be a bad pun. It was. And it was, and I mean this in the most, like, laughing with you type of way. It was a badly executed bad pun, which makes it even better. So it's perfect. It works. You hated priming the aircraft because by the time you got to your third prime, the thing never wanted to go in and you had to practically force it in. I'm sorry. Force the primer in. Right. In real life, because I've always had the issue, like, when it's cooler, there's that. But I haven't had really, knock on wood, priming issues with regard to that recently. And too much fuel just increases the chance of a fire. Right, exactly. And your rating right now is a dumpster fire. Let's not sugarcoat. I thought it went perfectly well. I probably need the primer looped potentially. Well, and if it's getting difficult, I can't, you know what? I might, if it's getting difficult to push the primer in, is that like a signal that you shouldn't be priming it anymore? I don't know. I don't know how these things work entirely. And you're normally in bed by now, but you're doing a dumb and staying up a bit, even though you have work earlier than normal tomorrow. But tomorrow's Friday, so YOLO, which is fair enough. Well, I'm glad. I am glad that you are doing a dumb and that you are here. So it works out for us. Okay, sorry, we're doing the thing. We're bringing the mixture back because we're just sitting here idling. Nav, strobe, beacon. Actually, no strobe yet. Taxi. Oil temperature is questionable. Oil pressure is good. All righty then. Do we have a senior sticky boy? Oh no! Oh, hello! Fenrir Games Bovino, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for putting up with my shenanigans. We are getting to the plane. I am concerned about this. I feel like it's because we were running the battery down for a while. So we're gonna hope that the that's terrible. We're gonna kind of let it sit and do the thing for a little bit and hope it eventually goes off, question mark. Potentially should have maybe charged the battery before we started, because I don't think we can anymore. Can we? Oh look, it's off. Since we're here, we might as well just leave. Although, hang on. I should have done the boop boop. Turn it off and back on again. Future you will regret this. Future you can handle the consequences, though. You'll probably crash at the bottom of the hour, though. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. And it will. Like you said, it's Friday, so it'll be good. Not sure where I'm from, but you know Prime, from winter gets better. Cold, sometimes you have to prime that sucker at least 3 times. Right, to get it to start during the summer, and you would very rarely prime it. Yeah, so I think consulting POH first off. And then, yeah, definitely like summer months, we do like twice. And then it can be a few more times in the cooler times. That's been my experience. If you have no idea how a plane works, can you still play this game? Absolutely. Oh yes. It's been 2 years since I started. I had no idea how planes worked. I did not have the nice yoke, the nice pedals, the nice track IR that I have now. I used the mouse and keyboard. It was questionable, but it was a fun time still. And then eventually you get sucked into it, and then you start making it easier on yourself. And yeah, it is. It's a good time. Which aircraft are we using? The 152. Oh, well, and if you just want to use the stock, go for it. But if you want Ducky and the other good things, this is the WBSIM JP Logistics 152. It's more accurate performance and some more toys. So, and again, here's the thing. This is what we're doing. I'm not sure which direction we're heading, but we are going to be flying IFR in a potential thunderstorm in this kite. So, good luck to us. Ken, you're not going to get a whole lot of it. It depends on what you are looking for. The learning progression and sense of accomplishment is what gives the sim most of its value, though. Right, so it is. It's like everybody starts somewhere. So you start out and you just work through it. And you find something that you snag on and you work on it and you research it and you get it and you nail it and it's awesome. And then you just keep getting better and better. Yeah. I remember when I started, it was very questionable. I knew very little. I still know little compared to how much there is to know, but at least I can kind of fly the plane. What am I doing? We are turning. Oh, I need to turn something on. Hang on. Oh, and I should. Oh, hang on. I need this. I need to turn this on, and then I need to turn VATSIM on. Connect. Okay. And again, we're doing it on CTAF because, oh darn, ATC went offline. How unfortunate. Oops, wrong button. Flaps go up. Hello. MadWolf05, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you being here. Whoa! My other plane is... What is happening? I did not know that it could do that. What is... Oh my god. I'm spawning biplanes. It's like Minecraft, but not... I'm so confused. Okay. Okay. All right. Sorry, we need to go. We need to do run up. Actually, sorry. Hang on. I should have my checklist out. I'm sorry, but I need to take a picture of the one that METAR. So let's see what we're dealing with. Kilo Charlie Tango Yankee, definitely Yankee. The 23rd at 0355 Zulu, automated 140 at 6 knots, which means we are going to take off from 22 still. 10 statute miles, vicinity thunderstorm, amazing. Scattered at 2100, scattered at 4700, broken at 6000, 21 for temperature, 21 for dew point, excellent. 300, we did do that. Remarks, AO2 differentiates precipitation, lightning, distant, all quadrants. Yes. Amazing, excellent. So looking forward. 3000. Awesome. All right, so 22. 222. So we got some bits of taxiings to do. Someone stole it? Maybe. I was out. Okay, so my primary, number one instructor, no longer my primary instructor. Number one instructor, the one who got me through it. Hang on. I need to figure out where I'm going. Turning. The one I started with got me through private, got me through instrument, most of instrument. he is now flying for the airlines, and he was in training for his new gig, and I was out flying with a commercial instructor. Sorry, try not to dox myself. And all of a sudden I saw his plane's tail number. So I was like, oh, is he? Oh, hang on.
Approaching runway 1331.
Hang on. I need to check some things. 1331 is closed. Okay. So it is closed, but you know what? We're gonna make a call, 122.8. Just to make sure. Crossing 1331. At, I don't know. I don't know. What do you say? Crossing 1331 at something. Hang on. Actually, sorry. Procedure. Airport diagram. It does not give me any letters. Okay. Where are we? God dang. Cross city traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1, crossing 1331. Cross city. Again, it's supposed to be closed, so. But yeah, so I saw his tail number, and so I snapped a picture and I texted him, and he's like, "That's a stolen airplane." I was like, "What?" Because I thought that he was still in training. He hadn't finished it up yet, and he's like, "No, somebody else took it out for a spin." I was like, "Oh, okay." So yeah, all that to say. Hello. How's it going? Tips headset. Hope you are well. See, look at Ducky having a great time. Checking our things. There, now the turn coordinator's working. Yay. We could probably slow down like a smidgen. Oh gosh, it's very long. That runway, taxiway. Clarifying. Yeah, so we got a little bit to go, so I'll try and throw some other stuff out there. So yeah, yesterday helped instructor transport his children in a Columbia 350 question mark. I could be wrong on that. So it had the stick. It had autopilot. I tried. He let me kind of try to fly it, and I could not keep it on course very well. And then it had the little thumb button for the trim. Couldn't really get the hang of that either. Not yet. And then another thing is we had the autopilot on and we were discussing things, and as usual I was gesticulating wildly, as I do, and I knocked the stick. And all of a sudden, there was, I assume it was just the autopilot off alert, but oh my god, it was so frightening because all of a sudden the plane kind of just started turning right, turning left, and yeah, and the sound went, and it was just, it freaked the hell out of me. And it was fine, and instructor fixed it and was good and everything, but yeah, I'm so good at breaking things. So yeah, that was a fun experience. Hello, 1 sec, I'm gonna get on proper placement on this here taxiway. You know what's funny? You always say tips hat, but you don't even wear it, and that's okay. It is a hat in spirit. Sounded sus. Which part sounded sus? Deputy Dog, how's it going? How was your stream? What were you doing? Welcome, everyone. Oh, do I have to say it now? Oh gosh. Okay. What accent or what voice do I need to say it? Oh, I'm going to do it super posh. Let's go. Yes, exactly. All right. I'm going to do it super posh and snobby. Maybe. Snobby? Do we want snobby, or do we want it just very proper? We'll do it very proper. We like it doggy style. Was that proper enough? Was that good? I could have made it sound a little bit more saucy, but anyway, yes. Best yet? Excellent, excellent. Oh, pinky up. Oh, sorry. Okay, now I have to wait. Oh, okay. Can I'm tired enough. I'll say it. Pinky up. No, I won't say it. Never mind. I'm not saying it. We're gonna move on from that comment. Anyway, sorry. Yes, it was totally up. Anyway, so we are trying to figure out what we're doing. We're gonna see if VATSIM came online. Again, I'm not sure they did. Which again is good because we are flying a 152 in thunderstorms. Don't tell anyone. Shh, it's a secret. They did not. So we'll do a practice craft clearance, but I won't actually do any of the things. Now the stream sounds super sus. I know. I'm sorry. Like I said, it was a 23-hour day yesterday, and it was a long day today for other reasons. But so I am. The filter is hanging on by a thread. You'll go sit in the corner now on it. I was the one that made it weird, so no worries. Yes. Doing the things. We need to do run up. So this does the thing. Fuel's on both. Where is it? There it is. Trim for takeoff. Then yoke goes in, and then it's up, and it's wait. Okay, what? What on earth? Why my ailerons not working? Oh, there they go. Okay, sorry. This is why we check our controls. But why isn't it working again? What on earth? I am concerned. Rudder works fine. Elevator work. Oh my god, sorry. Oh my god, is that what oh my god. Right, yes, this is working. That's good, excellent. There we go. Okay, all right, we're good. Apologies for myself. Up. Oops, up. Wait, up. And down. And there. And and there. Sorry. I'm still trying to get the box pattern for the checking the yoke. So apologies. No, does it not have my flight plan in anymore? Hang on. No, we're still good. Excellent. Okay. Did the thing. Checks. Speed is good. Attitude indicator. Does that jive? We should probably make sure of that. Cross city, 42 feet. 242. Yes. That's good. That's slightly questionable, but we'll see what happens. Bringing it up a little bit. Slightly questionable. Okay. Primer is in and locked. Mixture's best in power. Gonna bring it in a little bit. All right, 1700. Sorry, I'll get back to chat in just a second. So, oh, okay. Carb heat goes out. Watch that dropping back. One down. Watch that drop back. Back. And back. And then we check the oil pressure, temperature. All the good things, all the good things. And bring it out. Excellent. Oh, and I'm supposed to kind of like rip it. Rip the throttle out. Or just do it very quickly so that we check it. You tried to download the Cessna off the Discord page. FS 2020 now says it needs an update. The FS 2020 did. Yes, there was an update earlier. And you were hoping it means the download worked. Yes. Fingers crossed. Slightly questionable was your nickname in high school. Excellent. I like it. I like it a lot. Hello, how's it going? How's it going? And sounds like every 5 minutes of your life. Fair enough. Hey, keeps things fresh and interesting. And oh god, we should have taken off before. But we're gonna just... This is such a bad idea. But we're doing it anyway. We're supposed to squawk something. 2200, I guess. 2200. Did we check all the things? I think. I will. I'll take a picture of the checklist that I'm supposed to be using now. So, craft clearance would be, we would call up, who are we calling? We would end up calling, was it Jacksonville? Jacksonville Center, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1 on the ground at Cross City, open IFR flight plan to Crystal River. And then they would say, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1, clear to Cross City as filed, climb, maintain 5,000, frequency, whatever it is, squawk 2200, void and, yeah, void times, and if not in the air by, and all the other things. Yeah. And then we would read that back, and they would say, perfect. See you in the air. We would be like, excellent. Oh my god. I was looking at 112.0, and I was thinking it was my comm, and I was so confused. We're good. We're fine. Okay, we're departing. We're departing Cross City to the... and then... So we're... Okay, so again, so we're departing 2-2. Sorry, okay, so I need a... Can you see? So we're departing 2-2, right? Can you see this? 2-2 going this way, and we're supposed to be going this way, but IFR is supposed to depart to the right. But if we're given the clearance from ATC and they just say direct, we can just 400 and go? Or do we need to still turn right and cross over the airport? Since we're not on ATC, we're just gonna climb. They would tell us. I would assume they would tell us, so we're just gonna wing it. Oh god. Okay. Departing. Oops. Sorry. 2-2 to the southeast. It now says installation manager, so you're hoping even more now that it successfully went through. I've had it where it brings up the installation manager even like after I've had everything set up. This is so bad. This is a terrible idea. And it seems weird, but yeah, definitely fingers crossed. I feel good about it. So yes, good luck with it. Yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna see what happens. Oh god. Landing light. Mixture, carb, that thing, flaps, trim, fuel. Cross city traffic. Departing 2-2 to the southeast. Cross City traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1, Delta 1 departing 22 to the southeast. Cross City. Okay. We're making terrible sim decisions.
Approaching runway 22. Entered runway 22. 4,900 feet
I
remaining.
kind of feel like I need to readjust my track IR. And what better time to do that than directly on the runway? God, this is such a bad idea. Making terrible decisions is what you do every time you fly. I mean, it is. It's better than doing it in the real plane, right? That's how I justify it. Justify it. Ha 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 ha. I feel like I need it, and then it's gonna, and then it's there. Okay, that feels slightly better. Okay, we did the thing, so now we have to, oops, I need to, hang on. Did the thing, did the thing, did the thing, go. Well, now I feel like I'm a little bit too far down. That's awesome. We have crosswind, so wing into the crosswind. Ducky's having a great time. Look at him. This is so questionable. Oh my god. Into the wind. Oh my god. Staying on course. Runway 22. Runway 22. And we're in it. Runway 22. Let it drift. Alright, we're turning. And we're turning, and we're turning. Oh, and I should actually turn those off. What am I doing? Hang on. So I'm following that. My thing has a message. Set course to 139er. Okay. I will do so. Nope, 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 nope. We want that climb. We want to get all sorts of disoriented, so we got to turn the things off. The tags off. Can I do the oh god. Direct to... No. No. Hang on. Frick. Cancel. Oh god. You know what? Nope, nope, nope. Oops. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Hang on, hang on. Ah, oop, hang on. Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh god. Sorry. We're still climbing. 139. I wanted to... Home. Flight plan. Because we would call them up and they'd be like... I mean, yeah. I don't know. I can't just hit direct to? Gosh darn it. Okay, fine. I did. I set course to 139er. Screw it. I apparently don't know how this contraption works. Oh, don't I... Hang on. GPS. There. Is that what I needed to do? Or do I need to set the OBS to 139er? Enter. I don't know. I don't know how this works. Oops. Okay. Sorry, I'll get back to chat in a bit once, like, we're out of whatever this is. There-ish. Okay, kind of, ish. Ah! You get your Cessnas into a spin, right? Good night to bed sounds good, can only hope Shuba gets through alive. Oh yes, of course, we must protect Shuba. Have a good night, you as well. It's so good to see you, and I hope tomorrow goes well. Sleep well, have a great weekend, and also good luck on the place search. It'll be good. Takes work. It's actually hard to get a Cessna to spin, even if you're trying to do it deliberately. Right. You did your PPL training on a Piper Tomahawk, a plane that was designed on purpose to spin easily, so student pilots could learn the proper recovery technique. Right. And they don't do that anymore. Gosh darn it. I'm super looking forward to spin training in CFI training. Is that not going to follow? Oh God, how do I get it to follow? My instructor is not looking forward to spin training. He did suggest potentially like actually finding like an acrobatic school or training something and doing that instead. So we'll see if that happens. And they are hard to spin IRL on the sim, however. It's so sensitive it spins too easy. Right, exactly. But that makes it fun and interesting, I guess. You thought spins were super fun, but you were 17 at the time. Okay, don't know how much you'd enjoy them now. That's fair. That's fair. I did my first lesson in my new training plane. So I was in a 172. Now I'm in a 150. We were practicing stalls, and I was doing it from the right seat. So I'm getting familiar with that as well as the new aircraft. I can definitely climb faster. Sorry. And we were doing the stalls, and I had in my mind that I usually need to push the yoke forward a bit more than I think I do when I recover. So I had that in my mind as I was doing it in the 150. And it really did honestly feel like it was when I was recovering from the stall, like it was almost nose down. The first time I think that I've ever seen my instructor actually like reach for the yoke. And I got excited. That made me, it concerned me less that I had done that. It concerned me more that I quite enjoyed it. So yes, it spins, I think, I hope, will be a good time. Oh, I keep leaning on my rudders. Getting onto our course. This is going to be some serious IFR spaghetti. And the recovery is honestly not hard at all. Is it basically the most difficult part is like getting over the incorrect urges that you want to use the yoke and everything? And then once you get that muscle memory and practice, then it's good. All right, I'm trying to get on track here quick. Cuz like I can see us there. And I can see this here. What? Why do you keep set course to 140? Why should I set course to 140? Why are you telling me to set course to 140? Why does it want me? And I can drag it. Excellent. Things sound strange. Sorry. Oop. 70 and 5,000. We're gonna try for 7,000 to see if we can get out of this. Oh, unless I see some tops, questionably. But we need to get over here a bit more. We're No, we'll stay at 5,000. We'll stay at 5,000. Ah, oh no. It says it's connecting to my channels, so looks like it's working. I think. Spin recovery. Right. Neutralize all controls, apply full opposite. Hang on. Let me get trimmed out and then I shall read it properly. I am a proper IFR pilot. Yeah, and see, this is one of those things like I took a flight with instructor. I was able to go with him on one of his gigs, and it was in a barren, and we had some weather, and we did our flight plan, but then that kind of went out the window when we had to like call up ATC and be like, hey, can we like divert around this cloud and over here? And yeah. And they're like, yeah, okay. Get back on course as soon as possible. Or as soon as you can. And I feel like I should be practicing that. But also kind of want to just punch through some stuff. It's the sim, right? All right, spin recovery. Neutralize all controls. Apply full opposite rudder against the direction of the spin. When rotation stops, level the wings, then gently pull out of the dive. Return to straight and level flight. That's it. Right. But yeah, isn't that like the whole thing? Because I remember with the stall recovery, I still had, I knew I wasn't supposed to use the ailerons, but without that practice and that experience, like it is, your body just like wants to correct with whatever it has. Oop. Pair procedure, yes. Oh, wait, what? Oh gosh. I'm having technical difficulty. Okay, that's strange. It's saying it's not connected to chat, and yet I'm getting chat. Which is good. But strange. Alright. So yes, pair procedure. Yeah, it will naturally want to try to roll out of the spin using ailerons, so you'll need to overcome that urge and only use opposite rudder. Right. Oops. Gosh darn it. Once I can get on like a straight freaking course, I would like to go outside of the plane so we can see how beautiful it is. Oh my god. So good. Alright, we're gonna try it. Okay. Oop. That's so cool. This is why we get our instrument rating. Not to fly in thunderstorms, just like this stuff. Just like up in here. Because, whoa. So that's where we came from, right? Oh, God. But now look how nice it is. Hang on. Whoops. Sorry. Beautiful. I'm also looking forward to doing more like actual IFR stuff. So yeah, first flight yesterday was, yes, early, transporting children, and with stick plane. Columbia 350. New to me. And it was good. It was fun. After that, did a lesson in the 150. It was more of a like the final fun transition flight until getting into CFI stuff. So we went to a grass strip. Well, first, okay, so we were on the way. We planned to go to this grass strip that my instructor said was apparently cool, and we were going to go get lunch. And we were on the way, and we were passing near to an airport, called up and told them we were transitioning through. And then I can't remember why we got on it, but we got on with basically, what would you do if your engine quit now? And then I said, well, I would try to land on the runway. And then I was like, oh, well, we're already passing it, so I'd have to do like a right-hand turn. And I haven't practiced right-handed power off 180s. And so, of course, I said, at some point, we're going to have to practice that. And he goes, you brought this upon yourself, and pulls out my throttle. So we did that. So I was in the right seat of the 150, and I'm doing a right-hand power off 180 from the simulated engine failure. Not from directly on the downwind, but from somewhat not there. And landed all right. It was okay. But my landings have been a little bit not quite smooth. So we decided after we were going to lunch that I would do the left seat to see if that was the issue. And it turns out it was. Because I got in the left seat and it was a lot better. It felt a lot more comfortable. My brain wasn't confused with what I was doing with my throttle hand over here and my yoke hand over here. And the visual, all weird, you know? I should probably see if... So, sorry, I'm looking at my ForeFlight, and I'm like a lot more off than this. Do not tell me that it sent me to, oh, Jaffe. Hang on. Am I becoming a CFI? I am just about to start actual training for CFI, yes. And that was, I took commercial checkride like a month ago. And it was like a weird grind because I had that, and then I had maid of honor duties like around the same exact time. So I was trying to juggle both of them, and to be honest, kind of half-assing both of them. At least it felt that way. So I was able to get commercial checkride done and then get the wedding thing done. And then I didn't want to go right back into the grind because I know CFI is going to be a lot. So we've just been kind of doing some fun flights, right seat familiarization, and just kind of chill for now. And then yesterday when we got back, he had some time, and we just had a really long discussion about all the things. Binder stuff, PTS stuff, insurance, dealing with problem students, how I can instruct at that airport under their flight school as well as instruct over at my home airport. Yeah, all sorts of things. He wants me done by like September, around there. I think that's being incredibly optimistic, but we'll see. We'll work on it. Congratulations, thank you. You're noobish. Oh, you're a weekend away from solo. That's excellent. So Are you excited? Are like what? So okay, what got you into it? What are you flying? What are you like doing it for? I have all the questions. So, what is your aviation story? All of the things. And congratulations on that in advance, by the way. It keeps coming as a file, not as a download to FS 2020. What does that mean? Are you putting it in your community folder? Sure, excellent. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. I think I've completely lost my train of thought. I apologize. So I'll just continue elsewhere. So we did the power off 180 into there. It went fine, excellent, amazing. We continued on our way. Went to our it's grass strip. It was wider than it was a wider runway than I was used to. So my visual perception was like all kinds of off, and as I was on even final, I was like, where am I supposed to land? In the middle? On the side? I don't know. And of course, my instructor's like, I don't know, you're PIC. Excellent. Yes, of course. So landed, it was good. No crew car. We walked. It was good. It was fine. It was close. Went. It was delicious. He used to be a cop, so I had him profile the people in there, in the restaurant, and it must have been like retirement hour or something. So it was probably a lot less interesting than it could have been. Still a good time. And then took off in left seat. Was so much more comfortable in that. Oh, we went into the FBO actually, and it was actually really nice. It was super small. It had a different lock than I was used to, and it had bikes available. So it was like, oh, so no crew car, but bikes. Excellent. We didn't know that, but whatever. So it was nice. It was cozy. Took off left seat, went to go get cross country time, or cross country hours. Landed elsewhere, went to fill up a little bit. Oh, okay. Community folder. Okay, so so you haven't added anything to. Why am I so far off of here? I am completely concerned. Hang on. Why does it have me? Oh my god. So we're just going direct to Ojafi. I'm really glad that freaking ATC isn't on, because I don't know how to use this freaking thing, apparently. Yeah, so we're just going direct to Ojafi, I guess. Amazing. Excellent. It's not what I freaking wanted. So I did the flight plan and I put the thing in and I loaded the approach. I did not activate the approach. Did I activate the approach? I did not activate the approach. And so it's taking me to Ojafi anyway. I don't want to set my course to 141. Why do I want to set my course to 141? I'm sorry, I don't know how to use this thing. If that wasn't obvious. But yes, so you're gonna have to under your name in your files, then there's like app data and roaming and packages and community. I'll have to find the thing. So it's the community folder for MSFS, and you have to put your add-ons in there. in order for them to go into MSFS. So I will. I'll have to look when I'm not flying, and I can send them to you. You always loved planes from traveling abroad as a kid. You had a neighbor that flew a Cessna when you met many years ago. His stepson, whom you're friends with, triggered the bug a couple years back. Nice. Oh, excellent. You started ground school in 2020, then COVID messed everything up. Fair. Okay. You got a few lessons in early 2021. Then your mother was diagnosed with cancer, so you moved to help her, and she passed last year. I'm very sorry. And after a hiatus, you started over in April. Oh. Well, again, I'm very sorry about that. I'm glad you're flying now, though, and you're learning in the 172. Excellent. Sorry, let me get on a proper course. ATC would be so upset with me. And are you doing part 61 or 141? I always like to ask that question because it definitely adjusts the experience. Okay, because you can't figure it out and you feel stupid. No. It's not. Once it's a step that if you don't know it, you don't know it. And yeah, you have to go into the MSFS 2020 files and pop it in there. So it is. That's all you're going to have to do, and then it's going to work. So no worries. Don't feel stupid. It's a first time thing, and then once you start getting more add-ons, you're going to get it down. Because I had no idea what I was doing. Oh, hang on, sorry. I'm leaning on my pedals again. And luckily, aviation and sim people are super nice and helped me out as well. And you're learning PPL for personal. Excellent. Always a good choice. And you're not looking to start a career, you're 42. You'd be surprised. If you wanted to try it, you definitely could. I got into this not knowing like anything about aviation. So the amount of different opportunities and things you can do, not just airline stuff, not just, I mean, the usual things that you think of. Yeah, it's a possibility. Hold on, you think you're getting it now? Okay, sounds good. But yeah, just the couple of folders or whatever that I remember. It's like app data and roaming and MSFS 2020 and packages and then community. And then you just unzip the file into there. At some point, we're going to have to... Where is Ojafi? Well, I guess I should probably... Oh, I should not be looking down this long. Since we're direct Ojafi, we're just going to... Okay, there it is.
Destination AWAS is 118.325.
Thank you, Preflight. All right, let's see if we can get the METAR from, oops, Crystal River. There it is. All right, Kilo Charlie Golf Charlie, the 23rd at 0435 Zulu, automated 0 knots, excellent, 10 statute miles, thunderstorm. Overcast at 3,000, 23 degrees Celsius, 20 degrees dew point, 3003, remarks AO2 differentiates precipitation, lightning distant west through north. Awesome. 3003. Okay, so we got to get down a little bit. Oops. You would like an old Cirrus SR20 Gen 2 one day? Nice. You think that's all the plane you ever need? Excellent. So what... And again, I've said this before, I don't know planes that well. And when I say that well, like at all. I don't know how to tell one from another. I can tell it's a high wing, it's a low wing. If I look closely enough, I can tell whether it's like a constant speed propeller and retractable gear and stuff. But when it comes to like makes and models and stuff, I don't know them. So, like that one, I believe, right, is low wing, not fixed gear, single engine, correct? And do you want it for like travel or just for funsies, bopping around? And you're watching vids to figure it out? Excellent. That is also a great way to go. The idea of getting a commercial to transport puppies would be fantastic though, right? I actually, there is, well, there's like nonprofit stuff, or like charity things where, I can't remember what it's called, where you actually do stuff like that. Oh, and then wasn't there like that crash on, sorry, like emergency landing on a golf course with like a bunch of dogs on board? And they were, all of them were okay, I believe. I hope. Right, and Cirrus is a modern low wing. Right, okay. And oh, okay, hang on. Oh God. Oh God. We're not gonna look too much at our VSI, kind of, just because. Okay, bringing it back. And it is fixed. And fun travel. Excellent, very nice. And so is that something that you've actually kind of thought about, is the transportation of puppies? I love that. And your wife and I are a lover of pugs. So you would register as Curly Tails Airways. I love it. That's amazing. That's so cute. I can tell you're still in the fantasy stage of all this. To some degree, and again, I guess I'm only about 2 years into this. Like, to some degree, it never really goes away. There's moments where it's like, you do feel like you take it for granted at some points, but then at other points you just get to stop and look around and you're like, look at what we get to do. So definitely hold on to that, but again, the fantasy stage might not ever end. But it's good to be in that, because it is a lot of work. And you did say you're doing PPL. Would definitely, regardless of whether you go commercial, definitely get your instrument rating as well, if you can swing it, because it makes you a better pilot as well as a safer pilot. We're gonna we're just gonna activate the approach, I guess, question mark, because we are 9 miles here. I almost feel like we could get under this. Sorry, that sounds bad. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's like right there. So we might start descending. Would admit you were struggling with landings last month and you almost quit. I got you. Been there. Then 3 weekends ago, things just came together and you started getting smooth touchdowns. Scenario instructor and you are having the solo discussion. And I will say, depending on a variety of things, you're probably going to have more of those moments. Just keep pushing through it. Because I definitely did. I told myself from the beginning that I wasn't going to quit it, no matter how hard it was. So, yeah, definitely getting into some of the things and feeling like things weren't clicking, and for a variety of reasons and in a variety of ways. It did. It does get into your head a little bit. But if you stick through it, that is just part of the process. It will eventually work. And if something like that, what did you end up doing? Did you do anything differently, or it just came together? And you'll consider that you got a class 3 med recently. Let's see how this plays out. You could go for a class 2 in a couple of years, since you seniors have to do it every 2 years. Right. Well, so you don't need, for instrument rating, you don't need your class 2. But again, if you do go commercial, if you consider it, yeah, it could be fun. But other than that, yes, just enjoy it as you have it, and for just the fun of it. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Sorry. Home. Flight plan, not flight plan. Oh, yes, flight plan. Approach. Activate approach. I should probably make sure. I didn't hear anything, so just making sure no casual 3 beeps of doom that I missed. And back to the mappa. We have a message. Set course to 145. Why? I assume wind correction? Does it take that into account? We're gonna, sorry, 1 second. We're somewhat trimmed-ish out, question mark. I'm gonna try and stick this in here. Oops, shoot. Oh God, I can't see anything. Okay, that went all right, kind of. Here is the plate, the approach chart, by the way. Oh shoot! Oh no! I can't send it. I'm sorry. I'll just go over it, I guess. We're actually getting on the approach, so I should I'm gonna quick read that, and then, oh God, okay. We're taxiing over the landing. The perfect takeoff and perfect maneuvers on a lesson just don't matter if you can't land. But again, it is all just the beginning. So, and like, again, you don't always have good landings. No matter how much experience you have, sometimes they're just not good. So it's not as big of a deal as it feels. Oh God, what? Why did that just change? I don't know why that just changed. What? 216. I am concerned. Why? No. Oh my God, what did I... Did I accidentally fricking click something? Okay, we're gonna see what happens after Ojafi, but things are looking sketch. I don't know how to work this thing. Oh God. Alright, so I guess we're gonna get into a hold at Ojafi. Not at Ojafi. No, well, can we? Hang on. Why? Ah, what did I do? I don't know what I did. Okay. So approach is not active. You think? So at that point, we would. Okay. So at that point, would we say, Jacksonville Center, Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1, requesting hold at eBurb? And then they'd be like, yeah, and then we would figure our stuff out. So we're just gonna, no, we're going to, we know what we're doing. We're gonna flight plan. We're gonna activate approach. Can I just remove approach? And then we're going to go, oops. Load procedure. Oops, not departure. I really don't like what's happening while I'm doing stuff up here. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Requesting 3,000. Wait, should I? Or should I not be requesting 3,000? Sorry. Why is it web? I don't want to go to frickin' web. You son of a... I do. I want to get out of the clouds, right? We're getting out of the clouds. We're heading over to eBurb. No. Oh, why am I don't need to descend that fast. Oops. Again, don't need to descend that fast. What am I doing? Why can't I figure out how to do an approach? There we go. Load procedure. Approach. Approach. RNAV 27. Transition. eBurb. Load approach and why is it going to web? Why is it going to web? For the... Sorry, I am having issues and I have to figure this stupid thing out. Message. No, I will not do that. I keep asking for frickin' eBurb and you keep giving me friggin' web and I don't want friggin' web. Oh, 3,000. Why are you there? Wait, was that what I needed to do? If anyone can tell me, oops. Hang on. I am doing bad IFR stuff. Is that say eBurb? Is that eBurb or web? I'm going insane. Well, you know what? I don't know. I don't know how to fix it. You wish the 150 had autopilot? It technically does. You can have autopilot. You wish you could help, but you can't load approaches on Garmin Pilot. So, I feel like I did everything I was supposed to. And sorry, I'll get back up to the other chats as well, but this is just a disaster, and I need to figure out why. Or, like, so... You know what? You know what? Why wouldn't we just, hey, ATC, can I have a vector to web? Vectors to requesting vectors to final. And then they'd be like, oops, what are you doing? And we're just gonna ignore frickin' eBurb. And then they're gonna be like, okay, so we're going to frickin' web, I guess. Time to squawk 7700 and put it down the old-fashioned way. No, we're gonna do it. I guess. I don't know. And why isn't my GPS? I don't know. Hi. How's it going? It's the 750. And I go to... Okay, something went wonky. We had it all good. And something went wonky. I accidentally pressed something. And it went off of the approach. And then we tried to put it back in by just using eBurb, and then it's not putting eBurb in, it's just going straight to the final approach fix. The TDS or the PMS? I don't know. Let me quick get into this hold, because apparently we're at eBurb. So we'll just hold at eBurb quick. Questionably. It's going to be a questionable hold. Okay. Go to the procedure page. Procedure. Well, okay. Should I... So there. Transition eBurb, and it keeps sending me to web. Approach. Oops. Oops. Standard rate. So RNAV 27. Oops. It's the PMS. Oop. The primary multi-function something. And then we'll get onto our 96-degree heading. Oh my god, I'm leaning on my freaking rudders. As per usual. No, that's the developer. Oh, okay. There are two. Okay. Well, yeah. So we go to transition eBurb because that's where we're supposed to go. And I don't know. Is that why? Because it's not putting in the that stuff. Load approach and activate, and it just goes directly to web. And I put this in there. Absolute worst hold. I can try unloading it first and starting again. I did that though, but okay. We'll try it. Removing approach. Oh god. Alright. So KCGC, load procedure, approach. I'm just gonna keep going out slightly. Approach. RNAV 27. Transition eBurb. Don't do that. Oh god, don't do what? Oh, whatever I just did. You might have it now. Excellent. Hope so. Load approach. And it goes directly to web. I don't know. At this, oh, not active. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Okay. I will remove and redo again. Load procedure. I'm gonna be great at loading the procedures and choosing the things. Load approach. It's still going directly to web. You logged out. Now you're logging back in and seeing if it worked. Good. I hope it does. Fingers crossed. I'm sure it did. And yeah, it shouldn't do that. Okay. Thank goodness it's not just me. So then can I have the latest version? I believe so, but I guess I'll have to check. I haven't looked recently, I guess. So at this point, could I can just like request vectors to final, correct? Set course to 266. Oops. Because that would work, right? Oops. Oh god. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And that may be it. Okay. And sure, VTF. All right. So we would request vectors to final. We do not have ATC right now, so we're just gonna do what we do. Yeah. Okay. Okay, alright, so I have the approach. We're staying above 3,000, or attempting to. Once we hit eBurb, or when we should have hit eBurb, I'll just have them vector me to eBurb. I'll pretend they vectored me to eBurb. And then we'll get on our course. And then we can start moving downward. Okay, we have a little bit of time, so I'll try to... You have the PMS but haven't used it in over a year. These days you only use the TDS. Okay, so you're not on the up and up. Okay. Alright. And I don't know, I mean it's in there, so I don't know. TDS is way more realistic. Okay, but the nav database gets out of date. Oh, okay. You moved it over to your community folder, still didn't get it. Did you unzip it first? Other than that, not sure. And check the latest version. PMS updates it all the time. Okay, so hang on. So this is the one that comes with the WVSIM JP Logistics. Is that a thing? Or is that connected and stuff? I'm not sure how all this stuff works, so you haven't done that too? Okay. Well, that's all you got to do then. And no to what? I'm sorry. The TDS should be a separate add-on. Oh, well, this just came with the plane. This is just in with the plane. It is integrated with several aircraft, but as far as you know, it's not included. Oh. I don't know. I guess I don't know. Well, we'll figure out this here approach and actually land the thing. And then yeah. Then we might play around with the 750 a little bit afterwards, just because I was trying to do the direct to, and it didn't seem like I was able to do that in this one. In that case, same deal, updated from the publisher. Okay. And oh god, I'm clicking things. Also a payware version. I don't pay for Zim stuff. We'll see. We'll see. If I pay for anything, I'm first getting a trim wheel, I think. Unless it's not too expensive. Have to either activate VTF or activate the leg from the procedure page. I am not seeing an option for vectors to final. Am I incorrect? I mean, it is generally sending me directly to the final approach fix. So but I guess I don't. Okay. I mean, I don't have lateral guidance at the moment, but ATC would give me step downs if I needed them correct. So we are gonna start stepping down 1800. We're gonna try and get on eBurb. Yeah, and we're gonna start stepping down. Activate it here. Okay. It's in front of me. It should sequence when I get there. Right, yeah. That's what I'm hoping. And again, that's the thing, is all it did was it went directly to the final approach fix. So we were coming in from Ojafi first. Like we were coming in from so it's the T. So we were coming in from up here, and for some reason, but right before we got there, something went wonky. And it, disconnected it. And then we tried just putting in eBurb, the middle one, the middle point, and it did the thing where it just put in the final approach fix. So I don't know. So 1800 by web. All right, I'm gonna quick try to just like make this thing work here quick. Shoot, we are on VATSIM. 10 nautical miles. 27. Where are we? We are Crystal River. Oh my god. Crystal River traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1, 9 miles straight in, runway 27, Crystal River. Oh my God. Oops, not that fast. Not that fast, not that fast. Why are you clicking on things? This is, oh my God, why? I am just gonna hope that I don't know. Y'all saw that, right? I don't know what's, oh God, I don't know what's happening over there. 1800. Definitely had my landing light on the whole time. Rudder needs to not be leaned on. Uh, 640. No, hang on. 820 by 2.5 miles. Which is Udigi. Is that Udigi? That is Udigi. So 820 I can get to. Oop, not that fast. Good Lord. And like I feel like this isn't working. Cause I'm like off, but it's not showing that I'm off. And this CDI shouldn't matter, should it? I'm supposed to be getting down to 820. Sorry, I will get back to chat, but yeah. $820 and then $640. Oh, thank God, kind of. But also, I really don't like not. Well, we have the runway in sight, so I'm just gonna. Yep. 620, I can. Yep, right? 640. Crystal River traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1, 2 miles straight in, runway 27, Crystal River. Okay, we're just gonna land the thing. So 640 we can get down to. And then we're gonna figure some stuff out. And I will get back to chat. Sorry, that was just frightening and frustrating. Okay, so I have a glide slope, but I feel like I don't actually have the lateral
500.
guidance. Oops, am I incorrect? And we're
1
aiming
mile
for
final
the
runway 27.
thousands. Edge of that green. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy schnoots. Oh my god.
Approaching runway 18, 36.
I could have
Entered
taken my
runway 09,
my god.
4,400 feet remaining.
Crystal River traffic, Cessna Hotel Tree 1 Delta 1, clear of runway 27, Crystal River. Please remember I fly better in an actual plane. Hello! That was what I was doing just on the runway. Oh my god, that was freaking horrible. We're gonna get off VATSIM immediately so that no one can say anything. Cancel IFR, disconnects. Was totally gonna go around, but also okay, we're gonna go back up a little bit. There were some things that I missed. Okay, very, very far up. You just managed to maintain pace on the Oakland Sunday and landings were smooth. Excellent. Okay. The lengthy float of ground effect on the Cessna really frightened you for a while. Fair. Then you timed 6 seconds on a Rod. Yeah, I think I watched that one, the Rod Mikado video, and realized it's normal, right? And to prep for this Saturday's lesson, you've been performing no flap landings on C-172 on one of the landing challenges here. Right. Yes. Those are definitely good to have, and they do come in handy for IFR as well. And yes, what did I do? I don't know what happened. And sometimes you wish the 150 had autopilot. This one technically does. I'm not sure if I addressed this already, but yes, it does. But we're not gonna use that term. We're winging it. And then you were helping me out. I appreciate it. Yes. And did you figure out the plane? I hope so. And then that I will look into that. Can I copy it? Copy. Yes. There. Copy that, and I'll paste it. Okay. I did try inserting eBurb as an en route waypoint, and don't do it in real life. It's not. I did. I tried doing that, and it didn't quite work. Okay. So we'll go into that here. Oh, carb heat. That was just, yeah. I definitely did. I completely forgot to pull my frickin' throttle out, which rookie mistake, and also kind of frightens me. What was I doing? Okay, so went to flight plan. It popped it up here, and I don't know what this is. So okay, hang on. So what it did first was we were over here at Ojafi. Go away for the love. Okay, fine. Sorry, 1 second. My Foreflight is acting up. But yeah, we started at Ojafi. Here, you know what? We're gonna go into the what's it called? The procedure. Well, I don't want to shut it down. I don't want to shut it down though. So we're gonna go like this. Mixtures out. Parking brake is on. Okay. Well, okay. Used to do this crap in the old days. Okay, couldn't get it to get a lot of the initial approach fixes. Oh, on the center of the T-style approaches. Is that what it is? The updates in the last 6 months have fixed most of those issues. Oh, okay. And it's definitely doing the old stuff. Oh, okay. See why it drove you crazy for a long time? Yes, yes. Your trees look interesting today. Hello, was that you? Hi. Yeah. And try flying away ladder. I was going to, but yeah, it doesn't look like it. That's what I thought. And it was a bounce and among other things. Oh dear, quite. I know interesting is a way to put it. And quick park and get out. Yes, I should have done that, but we're just gonna sit here and figure some stuff out while they come for us. Run. Asymmetric parking like a glove. I don't know if I did it perfectly, but I tried. Just need to update stuff. Okay, that's the old way the sim handled it pre AAU1. It inserted all sorts of manual nonsense and lacked ability to hit the IFs in the middle. The ones with the helped. Okay. Yeah, hello, okay. Well, look, it's still centered. Right. And then that's where that is. And okay, I don't know. So we're going to quick run into this thing. I'm so appalled. Well, wait, we will. We'll quick go over what. So it did. We were like here, and we were about right here. And all of a sudden, something like resequenced. And so is that what you mean? Like it just will all of a sudden decide to insert a different waypoint? Because it did. It all of a sudden put in its own waypoint, and it had me going from like so it was going like from here. And my other thing is I loaded the approach. I didn't activate it, but it still sent me to Ojafi. Is that normal? Because oh no. Oh, this is not where it's supposed to be. Oh well. Because whenever I've used a GPS, if you load the approach, right, it still has you going to your initial destination, right? And then I don't know. So it did. It had us going there, and then all of a sudden it took all that away and had it going from directly where we were. And then I tried fixing it I can't remember if I was able to do Ojafi or not. And then it had some dots, and then it gave me a message. We were about there that said approach is not active or loaded or anything like that. And it was yeah, exactly. I kind of figured that out. And then then it did the whole it was not able to figure out eBurb. That was excellent. You remember doing the first flight in the Vision Jet into Kilo Sierra Bravo Papa using the G3000 and it was doing that. Okay, refused to use it again until they fixed it, which they did like a month ago, and now it's fantastic. Okay, sounds good. All right. Hello. Oh, shoot. Champagne Mark, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm sorry for everything. I do fly better in an actual plane, I promise. The lady doth not protest too much. It is true. I promise. Hello. So I guess CRJ, have you been flying along this whole time? Or did you just come in and we got to do a couple of landings to redeem that? Whatever that was. You know what? We probably do. Do we do clear skies or are we just gonna still try it? Oh, are you gone? Oh no, that's okay then. Current PPL holder, nice. And trying to get your instrument soon. Good, excellent. You got a few weeks till check ride. Nice. You feeling good? I got mine last fall. I busted mine for a variety of reasons. But yes, it was. It's funny because I was talking to my instructor, commercial instructor, and he says he'll never send one of his students to my DPE for instrument ever. I'm not sure if it's ever again or ever, because they do not see eye to eye on certain things. They disagree on certain things. And one of the things was a thing that kind of threw me on my checkride day. So that was interesting. No, you just joined. Okay, we will. We'll go do a couple of landings so that I can redeem myself. And yeah. So, oh, parking brake. Because that was entirely a disaster. We're off of VATSIM, thank goodness. We can do 1200. Enter. And that's the thing I'm going to learn about in the FOI. What? Oh, and that's the thing. I was had long discussion with commercial instructor about stuff, because we're going to try to start getting into that now. The unfair DP. See, I'm not. The thing is like he has always been very, very fair, and I definitely. Okay, so the thing that threw me off, and that my commercial instructor does not agree with. We're gonna what? It's still 2-2, right? It was like calm. I think I was coming in way too fast, and we have the vicinity thunder storm. Do we want to try some landing? We'll try some landings like this, and if they don't work, then we'll oh, I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here. That METAR, I know. Okay, here. We'll get to the run up area, and then we'll check that METAR again, because it's pretty bad, especially in a 152. So the one thing that we talked about, and again that threw me, and yeah, is during my instrument check ride, after a bunch of different things went questionably, he, for my VOR approach, he had me put it into VLOC before the initial approach fix or something. No, hang on. Is that what I mean? It's been a while. And I'm absolutely, again, 23-hour day yesterday, and then today was a bit long as well. So yeah, so that whole thing where you not allowed to use the GPS on the VOR, because it's like at the final approach fix you have to be green needles, correct? Shoot, is the wind saying different things than what? Shoot, 010 and 090. Sorry. I'm just gonna stop on the taxiway. I'm sorry. sorry. Going. An area of extreme precip indicated right over the field right now. I know it is. It's terrible. But we did. So we did. Where some of the, like half of the Air Race Classic planes are right now, to here. So along what their route of flight is going to be. So that's why we wanted to do it. Plus Jacksonville Center was on, and then they weren't, thank goodness, because that was just a disaster. So that's why we did this, and that's why, even though thunderstorm, we sent it. Is my beacon on? It should be. I believe it is. It should be. Oops. Sorry. Don't mind me. Like I said, my home airport is grass, so I'm used to it. But yeah, definitely not something to do in an actual 152. Ha 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 ha. Okay. And yes to the VOR thing. Or what? And then especially if he designated it as a VOR approach as opposed to a GPS or GPS. Right. So it was I did my precision approach ILS and then it was my VOR approach. But we'd always done it, and in real life you can do it green needles starting at the final approach fix. Hello, sorry. But he had me do it VLOC from the beginning, and it was like I thought I talked about it with my number one instructor, and it's like that's you can do that GPS and then VOR. But he said no, can't do it, no, can't do it. And I was like, okay, I'm not gonna argue. And so then I talked to number one instructor about it. I guess we can take off. I talked to number one instructor about it after that when I said that I busted, and he's like, all right, we're gonna take care of it and everything. And then I said, thank you, Preflight. And then I said, oh yeah, and it has to be VLOC. And he was upset, to say the least. And it was just like a, you know what, we're just gonna do it, take care of it, do what he wants. Do I have all the things? Yeah, send it. I think it was like this, right? Yes. 27 going 2710. I think we're going the wrong way. Nope, apparently not. So yeah, ended up doing that for my instrument, and then I was talking to commercial instructor recently about this as well, and he said the same thing, that like you can do that. But again, DPE brought out the ACS, and somewhere within it says it has to be 2 different navigational equipment types or something. But it questionably could be up to interpretation, ? So yeah, like honestly, again, I don't think my DPE is unfair at all. It's just one of those like DPE quirks, that one of his things that he's very particular about. So maybe, I don't know. You don't see a lighting. My ammeter is not good. It is not good at all. So we'll see what happens. And I have to monitor it. Depends on my equipment. Right. But like he did it, like it had to be in that mode. Right away, sort of a thing. And like, I don't know, again, my brain is not currently working quite well, so I apologize. I'm sure I could explain it better. But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, that was basically what it was, is that oh shoot, sorry, I'm learning a new thing for the 150 for patterns, so we're just gonna keep it going while we're in the pattern. I don't know. Did any of that babble make sense? I'm sorry. I'm not, I can't remember quite why did I bring that up? I don't remember why I brought that up. I'm sorry. I feel like there was a reason for it, and I just don't have the capacity to keep track of my the squirrels in my brain. All right, so once we hit the beam point, then we 1900. Carb heat goes out, which will bring it to 1800. 1 notch of flaps. Definitely don't get pushed. Shoot, and this is in knots. So I'm supposed to be doing 85, 80, 75. So 80 on the downwind, and now 75-ish. Oop, hang on. Overshot. Oh no.
Short final
Up.
27.
RNAV has to meet certain TSOs. Right. And what am I using for RNAV? In real life or on this thing? And then, oops, second notch of flaps. And 70. I feel like I'm sinking a little bit, so. Oops. Could definitely have been on center line better, however. See, so that wasn't as bad as the last one. So somewhat of a redemption. Oh God, oh God. Well, now I have to take off properly. In the G, oops. Heads towards trees. In the G1000, you just overlay the VOR on the RMI. Oh, so the one that I was flying at the time was a 430. So, yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You fly both the 172 SP and a PA-28, making sure I'm on the right track. The Archer has an NXI. The 172 is the older version. Nice. And you've only ever flown the 172S, K, and M. My home airplane is the K. Yay! K, buddies. And you want to try the PA-228. Do you have access to one? Or will you have access to one? Sorry. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to go like that. We're going to get in the downwind, and then I'll pop outside of the plane. Another thing that I forgot to bring up. So yesterday, again, first flight was in the Columbia 350, taking instructors' children to grandparents. It was an interesting airport, had a interesting obstacle to the runway. It didn't have any weather, so we had to use one from like nearby, and so planned the landing, planned for that runway. And so again, and then so the Columbia 350, this was something new for me, and he did warn me about it, but it was, I almost wasn't prepared for it still. Coming in, you're like this. Like very nose down, because otherwise, yeah, it was very nose down from what I was used to. Look at what we should not be flying in. Hello. Alas, we do what we want in the sim. So yeah, so coming in on the downwind and then elsewhere, it was like very nose down, and then 1900, we're landing, or he's landing, obviously, because I wasn't about to try that with a stick and everything. So we're coming in and we're eating up a lot of runway, getting a little concerning. And it also has speed brakes on it, which we never used. Kind of wish we had. That would have been cool. But as we get down there, like, we realized there was tailwind. Questionable. So that was interesting. Oh God. Oh yeah, and he definitely overshot final, like both times he landed. And he was really upset about it. But yeah, it happens to the best of us. You only have access to a Piper Seminole G1000. Okay. And no archers or warriors. I'm trying to, I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever flown a Piper. I did my complex in a Comanche. But yeah, that's it. Otherwise, I have no idea quite what any of those, hold that nose off, get on that center line, get on that center line, get on that center line. There. Oh, and then we'll do one more for good measure. When is my next flight lesson? Should be next week, unless anything changes. Should probably wait until I have proper speed and have, like, the crosswind correction in. Whoa. My takeoffs are, worse than my landings, which has never been a thing. Anyway, sorry. It should be next week. Yeah, I guess that was the other thing. Had a long discussion about with commercial and now CFI, we'll just go commercial instructor, about CFI stuff now. And we're going to start next week. So yeah, so that'll be that, unless something else comes up. I am trying to get maybe 1 or 2 passenger flights in before then. Weather might be an issue, but we shall see. Hoping, fingers are crossed. But yeah. So it is. It's gonna be different. We talked about how it's gonna go. So I'm his first CFI student. So basically, I got Shepherd Air and was gonna start doing that, but I figured I could do the aviation. Hello, Lucas CHCB. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you being here. I hope you're well. Oh no. I'm reading that correctly, right? Okay, I can turn now. And again, I fly better in an actual plane. I am not caring at the moment. It's kind of. We're having just like a little bit of redemption, but also just kind of winging it. So yeah, so how we're kind of going to be figuring it out together, but what we have so far is I started reading the aviation instructor's handbook, talked to commercial instructor about it. He said that's kind of more of the FOI stuff. So I'm probably going to start doing the Shepherd Air while interspersing it with those chapters. I'm going to read the lesson planning chapter right away to get that down, because then he gave me what I'm going to be what we're going to be working on instruction wise next week, so that I'm teaching him. And yeah, so I'm gonna start working on my lesson plans, and then we are planning to do a ground lesson where I teach the ground lesson, and then we'll go do a flight. And it'll be either, we're very close to the runway and I don't like it, but 1900. Carb heat out. So yeah, and then he gave me options of either, if I feel good about it, I will try to teach it and fly, or I could try to teach it and he flies, or he will just teach me while I fly, or he'll teach me and fly. Yeah. We're figuring it out. So yeah, so that's gonna be the plan for next week. Pretty sure I already have to turn. So yep, it's a little bit windy and I am not accounting for it at all. So yeah, hopefully get the, oh, and then he mentioned the King schools for instruction, like 4 hours of videos. So I might be doing that in addition to the Shepherd Air, and whatever resources I look at from there. Yeah. So yeah, this is gonna be it's gonna be different. I'm looking forward to it because it's book stuff, but also it's a little daunting. That was at least closer on center line. Hey, Blue! Oh, braking. There you go. You got this. Nice. Well, I'm going to taxi in. I am trying to get to sleep earlier than I have been. You do what you do. Would recommend not doing Shepherd until I'm done with the understanding of the instructors. So, okay, so just for CFI or for FOI or both? Shepherd relies on a very rote system to get me to pass the test. It's really not meant as a, okay. So instructor and I did talk about this. So for, oh God, oh shoot, hang on. Ugh. So for, so that's also what he said about the instrument. I'm trying to think. I can't remember if I actually, like, no, yes, maybe I did. Maybe I did read the book. I can't actually remember now that I think about it. But that's what he said, is that Shepherd Air is the rote memorization as well. I definitely did not use it that way. I definitely did the research that, like, they gave the references and all that, and like if I didn't like fully understand something, I find it in a book and read about it, if that makes sense. So, and again, and I'm definitely open to adjustments and suggestions. I mean, I already did that for CFI. I'll definitely do something different, but yeah, I definitely use it as a more of a study organization thing rather than just a study thing, if that makes sense. So, like, basically gives me the stuff to then look up and learn about. Great for test taking, right, but literally have a system to get you to memorize the test. That's what they're good at, right? Interspersing this with the actual learning isn't something you do. Oh, okay, fair. Get to the understanding level, then prep for the test using Shepherd exactly as they prescribe. Okay, that's absolutely fair. So yeah, so and that's something too where for all of my other tests, it's like I want to get it done, I want to get the written out of the way sort of thing. But I mean, I kind of don't have to. So I'm kind of willing to not worry about the written test right now and yeah, focus on getting that knowledge base and then kind of take it after, like you said, just your recommendation, and I appreciate your recommendations. So yeah, I think that is probably what I'm gonna do, is just kind of yeah, chill out with the written stuff, kind of get into the because that was one of the things that I did. I wanted to. Why is all my okay? So apparently my strobe is not. Oh no, my beacon is though. Yeah, I don't know. That was one of the things that I was worried about is that what should because I wanted to start getting into the flight lessons, but with what my instructor said is he wanted like doing one lesson a week would probably be good because then I have that time to prep my own lesson plan in order to be good for that lesson. So I wanted to make sure that before we start doing those, me making my own lesson plan and then doing the CFI flights, I have enough of an understanding of how I'm supposed to do that. So yeah, so that's where I was nervous about, and that's why I talked to him about it. And so yeah, I'll definitely focus on the actual like the flight planning and getting that stuff in first. Found the FOI incredibly useful in your career and in coaching youth sports. Right, excellent. And yes, lesson planning is huge. He showed me his double I binder. It was intense. I again, I'm like kind of looking forward to it, but it is also still it's like it is. It's a whale. Oh, I'm trying to get that didn't work. That didn't work at all. Oh no, and now I've messed up the entire there. There, yay. I don't know why I can't see your tag. We're just two buds hanging by our hangers. Oh god. But yeah, it's like the actual getting the full lesson plan together is like it's a whale and you gotta eat it one bite at a time. So I'm trying not to get too daunted by it. Why are you noticing the clouds moving for the first time today? Oh, I don't know. They are. They're gorgeous. Yeah. Oh, so much fun. Yes. I think I did all the things. So okay. So then and again, instructor, you throttle up and then you cut the mixture and then it shuts down quicker. Haha. I don't know how to shut this off if there's a way to shut that. Ooh, do I just apparently not. Oh my gosh. Oi. Yeah. Continuing. And we're going to try. Do I have to put both on? There. Let me go out. Ah. Right. Good to have a starting point. You have all your lesson plans. Yes. But in reality, FOI will teach you that you're going to tailor the lesson to the student in order to achieve the learning objective. Right. And that's something that commercial instructor told me as well. And I think number one instructor as well, is that they don't use their lesson plans anymore, because one of the big parts about it is you're doing the work, putting that work in at the time, and then you have it all down. And then one of the things that commercial instructor said is that once he he wants to keep instructing, but he is heading to the airlines. So once he starts once he starts getting back into it, he'll probably bring it back out, brush himself up on stuff. So yeah, definitely having those is it'll be it's gonna be an accomplishment for me. There's so much. And like, have you gone through them recently? Is there anything that you were surprised by? FOI is way more about teaching and learning. Right, psychology. And don't use that as an answer to a DP. Oh, you're not going to use it? I won't. Absolutely not. I wanted to get out for some reason, I think. Okay. Oop, not that button. Hang on. So yes, we'll go into LittleNavMap quick. Thanks for flying along. That was fun. I'm sorry it was just kind of a couple of patterns, but I am gonna have to get to bed pretty quick. But yeah, that entire questionable yeah, it was a very questionable IFR flight. Want not that. I want. Yeah, insta-fail. Right, exactly. And I'm sure I will, like, at least starting out, I feel like I am going to be relying on them to some degree. You know what? I'm not going to have any assumptions or expectations. God, this is so bad. Well, shall we go over that disaster of an IFR flight? I don't know why we looped there. Oh, okay, yeah. I accidentally started on the runway, and then we had to redo that. So we went to parking, and then we taxied, and then we took off, and then we wiggled our way again. So my plan was we were going to go direct to Crystal River, and then once we activated the approach, it would take us to Ojafi. That did not happen. I loaded the approach and it took us directly to Ojafi. If that's what the 750 does, good to know. But otherwise, if that was one of those glitches, I hope it was. But yeah, so we wiggled our way down, got to there, and Sierra Hotel Tango Foxtrot. Yeah, 750 was just doing all the strange things. We were trying to figure it out, and we went that way, and then we went that way, and then we decided to stay in the hold while we tried to figure some stuff out. That is a hold. That is a hold. Apparently, kind of looks like a whale. Speaking of whales, and then we did. We just vector to final, wiggled our way. It's not horrible, but it's not great either. We had our terrible, I should say my terrible, like 7 landings. Almost went off the end of the runway. Kind of probably did. And then cut across the grass into our parking spot. Which would have been cool if it was intentional. And then we did our 3 patterns. Very skinny patterns, apparently. Oops. And yeah. I'll get into it. I'll probably love it. I am. I'm looking forward to the learning process of it and just getting it all down, specifically for myself and my own understanding of everything and that higher level of knowledge. Oh, the rain's kind of nice. Oh. I'll get to some pretty music though. Um, Instructor and I definitely talked about actual CFIing because I've still been about. I at least want the certificate. Whether I use it or not is a question. But talking to him about it, he was kind of the same way. Like, well, for private pilots, he wasn't going to do it, and then his best friend wanted to learn, and then he was like, "Oh, okay." And he was like his first solo, first sign off for checkride and everything. And then another student came in, and he was good. And then he had a couple other students that came in, and he's like, "I'm never doing that again." And then he had yeah. So I'm almost tricking myself into it that I probably am going to do the instruction because I have a lot of opportunity with it, so I might as well take advantage of that. But to begin, yes, I do. I'm looking forward to the actual learning process. It's just starting out. Yeah, I'm not sure where it's gonna go. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It'll be good. It'll be fine. But yeah, I thought there was something else. Oh. Oh my god. Okay. So one more quick thing while I find a raid, I guess. Here we go. If you know anyone who's on, let me know. Otherwise we'll figure it out. So where we stopped to get fuel before we went back home, and we had a little bit of a misunderstanding. He told me we usually fill it up each side to 8 gallons. I need to turn this off. There we go. We usually fill up both sides to 8 gallons, so we were just going to fill it up just enough to get us back, the one wing, the left wing back, to get us back, sorry. So he said just put in the 8, because we had already flown a while, so just put in the 8, and I thought that we were going to just put all of it in. And so there was a King Air on the ramp, and it was about to take off, and then it did take off. And so I was thinking I was just filling it up, filling the wing up, and watching the King Air, having a good time. And then all of a sudden, before the 8 gallons, all of a sudden, whoosh, I had a little bit of a spillage, which was questionable. That was fun to do. And I was surprised, and he was surprised. And then he gave me crap about it the rest of the flight. Yeah. Looking for the raids. Incredibly loud. All right. Looking interesting. Looks like exactly the same thing. See you tomorrow. Yes. Let me think. Yes. Yes. I was potentially going to be doing night flight tomorrow, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. So yes. Yes. Check out Charlie Foxtrot. He's streaming tomorrow. He has great streams. It's a lot of fun. Very helpful, as always. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Deputy Dog, for the raid. Thank you for the follows. And yeah, thanks for the help. Thanks for flying along, CRJ. And anyone else who were there. Sorry if I didn't notice. Thanks for putting up with me. I appreciate it. Yeah, it should be on Tuesday. So yeah, flying. We'll be flying again on Tuesday. That's our usual day. Just had a weird thing yesterday, so we couldn't do it on Tuesday. So Tuesday should be flying. At some point, we'll get back into Sherlock on Thursdays and some other sort of game on Sunday. But for now, we'll just go with flying on Tuesday. We'll see how this one is. Try to find some little planes. Oh, I do. I gotta start being earlier, so because then there's more people on. Him. All right. Oh, I don't know. I apologize. Um, Hang on. If you guys know anybody who's online who'd like to go to, let me know. Otherwise, I'm trying to sort through like the airliners, but I think this one is in a helicopter. Does that sound appealing? I'm not sure if they have a mic though either. Thoughts? Otherwise, we may just try it, see what happens. Oh, 1 second. We'll try the helicopter. Now I just gotta find it again. Oh no, I've lost it. Oh no. There it is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, if I forgot anything again, it was 23-hour day yesterday. Very early morning. Long day today. And I apologize. and a very disastrous IFR flight. But we landed, like I said, again 7 times, which, hey, it happens. Not usually, but yeah. I forgot how to do this. Sorry, here we go. Figuring it out. There. There. Okay. Raid. So yes, if I forgot anything, I'm sorry. Brain is absolute mush. How do I spell this? And yeah, again, thanks for being here. Thanks for putting up with me. Hope to see you again soon. All the good things. Have a great whatever it's going to be for you, if I didn't say that yet. Have a good time in the raid. I will be going to sleep. And yeah, I think that's it. So thanks again, and bye.